Dan said on Monday that no one wants the team to have success more than Bucky. Just what makes him who he is and wants so much success for everybody. Just
Well, I just think his perspective on life and his passion for the game of football is special, and he really cares for the guys around him in the locker room. He makes a point to be close with everybody. He makes a point to go out of his way and speak and hang out with all of us. And he's just a special teammate. He's fun to be around. He's a great locker room guy. He's a great teammate. And then when you put him on the field, not only is he a great player, but he's a great leader as well.
You ever catch yourself being kind of, I mean, probably see some of this in practice, but just the things he does in the field, like that cut he made. And
Oh yeah, he
appreciate
shocks
that.
me all the time. He we joke all the time. That I still see new things out of him. Every day, almost all the time. And we just have a really special bond. It's cool to be with him for a second year and to really see him grow and develop in an off season because we all forget he's still young too. So still got a lot of football ahead of him.
Going back to last year's game, Bo, just how messed up was your ankle going into that one, and what did winning it the way you did with the run at the very end, when you had run, you couldn't run all night. What did that game mean, and just how messed up were you?
Well, that game meant a lot, not only to me but the entire team. That was a true team win. It took, all of us. I think the defense is who contributed the most last year. They did a great job stopping the run and creating turnovers last year, and they really helped us out offensively. We were quite limited, and I was banged up, but we found a way to win the game. I think good teams do that.
Is this team that, I mean, Dan was talking a lot of respect for their pass rush. Do they show you a lot of different things pre-snap, or is that something you have to focus on, or is it just their talent that makes them so dynamic in that way?
Well, they do a little bit of both. They have really good players, and then they also do a good job on defense, creating pressure. And so we do have to get our eyes up, be conscious of that, and do a good job getting the ball out.
We see from Faki and Bishop at safety for them.
Yeah, they do a good job. They're just, I think, very smart, instinctual players that are all over the field. They can do a lot of different things, and so because they can play so many different areas and play in space, that they're, kind of all over the field, and they show up on tape a lot. They do a good job making tackles, stopping the run, and then also covering guys. They're just, all over the film and making plays, kind of all over the place.
Probably haven't asked you about Jackson a whole lot this year, just because his transition seems to have been so seamless.
Mhm.
What's led him to do that? And obviously, he's getting a lot of national attention for his play too.
Well, he's a really himself. He's really smart and knowledgeable of the game, and he has great instincts. He plays extremely hard. He plays with extreme effort, I think that one of the things that he does is he provides an elite. Grit and tenacity up front, kind of that nasty old lineman that every team would love to have. And then he takes command of the line. He does a good job of communicating, and he's really helped us in that spot this year.
How much does it help to have other veteran guys, but especially Stephen Jones, a right guard, like a Wash that you were talking to him as much as you were talking to
Yeah,
Josh.
yeah. So we have a lot of experience. Even though Josh is the youngest, Josh has played in quite a few games, big important games, and Josh is talented, extremely talented in his own right. So he hangs in there as well as all of us, and so it's good to have the experience. It's good that the guards have played a lot of football, and then Johnny's played a lot himself. So we have a very experienced team, and I think this year we've just shown that we can play together really well.
Ellis has been a game wrecker for them. How important is to kind of know where he is and maybe when he's on and off the field?
Well, it's good. I just think we got to execute and just handle, all 11 of them. I think they all can be disruptive if we let them, and we just got to do a good job in the run game and then get the passing game going.
You talked about how if a team tries to take away Troy and double him, it opens up others and vice versa. How excited do you get when a team goes single high, and just
Yeah,
what that
well,
means?
well, that that's good for matchups. If they want to go single high, they're usually loading the box and wanting you to throw the ball. So our matchups do have to show up. We got to find winners and put guys in spots to become winners.
A lot is being talked about nationally, Bo, about sideline signals and what's going on elsewhere. But if you had in-helmet communication like you'll have at the next level, what would that do to you? What would that mean for you in terms of that? How much does that help? How much does it help to have a coach or OC in your ear the whole time?
Well, I don't know, to tell you the truth, because I've never had it, high school or college. So I'm sure it's an adjustment. But regardless of, I guess what you get, you still probably got to go out there, and there's still a lot on you to perform and go out there. And I guess they can't make the throws and run for you. So that's, I think it provides a, different pros and cons that you can worry with. But at the same time, with signals and communication. Those provide pros and cons too. So whichever way you choose, it's going to be, beneficial, and then have some negatives.
How
Last
meaningful?
question.
How meaningful are these touchdowns to Tez and just?
Well, not only just with the brother element, they're special, but I just knowing how he works and knowing how much it means to him, and that's really special. But I think it's special when all those guys catch touchdowns, because I think it's rewarding seeing how hard those guys work and seeing them at practice, running constantly and blocking constantly, and to get a reward like a touchdown, it's really cool, because it's beneficial, and it's rewarding, and it pays off all your hard work. So, but yeah, it is special to see him play well. He also has a lot, to improve on, like we all do, and we're just going to continue to get better and better so that we, can score more touchdowns as a group.
All right,
Thank
thanks,
y'all.
Bo.